We're all looking, and me included, we're all looking for that extraordinary achievement. The extraordinary achievement could be whatever it is for you. Being a world-class athlete, being a world-class astronaut, physicist, physician, carpenter, electrician, teacher, whatever it is for you, we all have that big achievement in mind. And that's the extraordinary goal. And I think of it like the Olympics. The Olympics, you can't get to the Olympics if you're good. I mean, you've got to be pretty extraordinary anyway to get to the Olympics. And then when you're extraordinary and you get to the Olympics, now you're competing with people that are super duper extraordinary, and it's like a tenth of a second for the first place. It's like tiny bits of differences that get first, second, and third place most of the time. And they're all extraordinary, but it's just in that moment, in that race, with those people, that one person, that second person, the third person excelled more than anyone else. The gold, the bronze, and the silver went to those three people. When I use the Olympic Games as a metaphor, that's the extraordinary goal. Getting on the platform and getting the gold, that's extraordinary. But everything that led up to that extraordinary moment was ordinary. Everything that led up to that extraordinary moment was ordinary. I do my morning routine, and what occurs to me is we're all after extraordinary. We all want that gold, whatever that gold is in our industry, in our heads. The gold could be that you are the greatest writer, you are the world-class teacher, you are the world-class electrician, you are the world-class XYZ, fill in the blank, whatever you want to be. But to get to world-class, or to even be the world-class mother, to be anything, or to be the most caring mother, or whatever word you want to describe it, when you want to get to an extraordinary level, and whatever extraordinary means for you, it's preceded by all the ordinary, boring crap that we need to do to get extraordinary. And what do I mean by the ordinary stuff? It's like waking on time every morning. It's the ordinary stuff, the boring stuff is like doing the workout when I don't want to do the workout. The ordinary stuff is doing my learning in the morning when I don't want to do the learning in my morning, when I want to jump into an email. It's the discipline. The ordinary stuff is protecting my ears so that I don't hear bad, negative crap that's going to permeate into my brain, and it's going to go into my subconscious, and somehow it's going to infiltrate. It's the boring, ordinary things every day. When you do it a month, when you do it 2 months, when you do it 3 years, when you do it 4 years, it becomes pretty boring and ordinary. But ordinary is what is the foundation of extraordinary. Because without ordinary, you can't get to extraordinary. And that's the irony. That's why I believe we're all impatient. We're all impatient because we want it now. We want the success now. We want the adventure now. It's like it's got to happen now. But at the same token, a baby isn't birthed into the world without the struggle of contraction. The mother has to go through these contractions to be able to give birth. And it's the contraction, it's that struggle that gives birth to the baby. And it's that ordinary stuff that we don't want to do, we struggle to do, it being consistent, that gives birth to extraordinary. And that is the biggest aha moment that I had. Because while I'm in this journey of just trying to make it, I've just got to make it through the day. I've got to get this goal done. And I do. I've got to get my things that I want to do done. It makes me feel like I'm accomplished. It makes me feel like I can go to the next step tomorrow and the next day and the next day. The greatest irony is that, well, I'm actually the ordinary is the journey, because in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual world, actions are judged by intentions. Actions are judged by intentions. And so if I intend that my ordinary is the stepping stone to the final goal, to the extraordinary moment, if that's my intention, if that's what I'm doing, then whether or not, if I have enough life to live to get to that extraordinary moment or that extraordinary achievement, at least I'm fulfilling the intention, because the actions are judged by intentions. And if the intention is to do this act because it's going to help X, or it's going to help Y, it's going to allow this benefit, then that ordinary doesn't become so troublesome, so burdensome. Whether you're in your passion or whether you're not in your passion, whether you're working for someone else or on the journey of pursuing your passion or in the passion itself, know that the ordinary things that seem ordinary, they're the actual extraordinary little bite-sized pieces that get you to the ultimate extraordinary place of achievement. Discipline is ordinary, but it's extraordinary to get you propping up further, faster forward. That nothing that you do is ordinary. Nothing that you do is ordinary. When you cook for your family, when you look after your health, when you take time to exercise, when you take time for your parents, when you take time to make a phone call to a friend, when you take time for yourself and read things, these are necessities for your soul. We just feel like they're not going to add to the extraordinary moment, when in fact, these are what prop us up to that moment that we know is going to put us higher. And my advice to myself and to you is that life is a gift. Let's unbox it.